Hi guys, Joshua David here. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've been kicked off for a couple weeks, and if I get another strike, I will be kicked off indefinitely. So I don't know. Maybe I'd have to make another YouTube channel. We'll see what happens. But um, you know, Biden came out and he said what he said, and he's forcing what he's forcing. You all know what he's trying to do there. I got to be careful for what I say, otherwise I get kicked off indefinitely, like I said. But um, you know, I just seen a clip of Biden and the press secretary and all this at the start of the pandemic saying that they can't force um, mandates on people. They're not gonna. And even Dr. Fauci said the same thing. They were against mandates, forcing people to. So now they've switched their views on things, and they are now saying it. And I have to add, the way he said it was very um, you know very kind of evil. He was saying that he was his patience is running thin. You know what I mean? That's just crazy from a president to say to his own people who supposedly elected him. Now, I know the truth because the Lord, you know, shows me. You know, He shows me what's happening in the world, and there's not really too much that can really pass by me when it comes to the things that are happening. The Bible tells us things that are going to happen, but I know the motivation behind it, and I want to tell you that today. So, what I believe is going to happen when it comes to these forcing mandates, it's to pin Americans against Americans for the next election, because you can see it brewing. They want you to have those anyways. That's not the only reason. I believe it has a lot to do with blockchain technology and the new global currency that's going to happen, but that's another story. But I'm just letting you know of what I feel of why they're doing this, because they need to have somebody on their side. And if they're saying they're on the side of the people who have had it and create anger towards the people who haven't, then that's going to create another division. They know that they can't really play the black card, which they do every election, too often anymore, because for one, they're in power. They can't say anyone else is, well, they can say other people are racist and whatnot, but they're understanding that card has, it's not even worth anything anymore because people know the truth. But they need to have their own coalition of people. When they say, I have been jabbed, they will say, and the reason why your life isn't going back to normal is because the people who haven't had it, it's their fault. So he's going to pin, 80 million people against the rest of the country. So you watch how it happens. The midterm elections are coming up here, and it's going to get nasty from there. But I just really wanted to come on and say hi to you guys. It's been a while. I'm dealing with all the mandates here in British Columbia, in Canada. And Monday's rolling by. I guess it's only for a few months. Can't go to restaurants, can't go to the gym, can't go to the theaters, can't go into many stores. But you know what's awesome? There's lots of stores on this Facebook website that are not going to comply with the tyrannical government. I remember when we used to be a free country, and people have died. I was walking downtown the other day, and I seen a monument for the people who've died in the war, and I was staring at it, and those guys who've given their life for freedom, was for naught if this continues. Who would have thought that a domestic government would be able to totally take our rights away like this? And in a normal day, everybody knows you go to work, you come back, and really that part of it hasn't changed much, but it's about to. Your day-to-day things are going to change. There are people who are getting fired. Their livelihoods. There's people who have been at their jobs for 20, 30 years, and they're getting fired because they don't trust their government, and they don't feel like, you know, listening to a government who have been lying to them the whole time. And that's what I mean. Lies, 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 lies. Like, check this out. Okay, well, people say, well, if, you can smoke cigarettes, right? But you won't take the jab. Okay. Well, if the government loves you so much and they want to take care of you and they want to make sure that everybody's safe and they want to make sure that, this whole thing passes away and, no problem. And they want you to take that jab. And they say that's what's going to, fix everything. Well, if they cared for you so much, then why didn't they take cigarettes off the market? How many people die of cancer every year because of cigarettes? How come they're still allowing alcohol? They're taking everyone's rights away right now for something that, they've been lying to you about forever, or for a year and a half now. It's just lies that come out of these guys' mouth. But they'll allow, cigarettes. They'll allow alcohol to kill millions of people. They'll allow fentanyl. As a matter of fact, they will actually set up stores where you can go and inject drugs into your arm. Now tell me if that is love. Tell me that they care for you. They'll tax you on everything that you buy, every dollar that you make, and they'll give it to the Taliban. Okay? Tell me that's not just nuts. Is that love? Is that caring for you? Tell me why they let all the immigrants in, and totally take advantage of this country. By the way, not providing them with the jab, but a citizen has to take it. So do they care for you? No, they don't. So that's why I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it because of that reason. Period.